TrumpRx. What is it? When's it coming? And how's it going to help your clients?
So President Trump announced most favored nation, MFN status for drugs, like 3 months ago.
Okay.
And this is actually a crazy idea and probably the best way that we can get drug prices down in this country.
Perfect.
If this whole thing works out, because we don't need to pass laws and get everybody to agree and everything. So what he said was, hey, if you want to sell drugs in our country, then you need to basically sell drugs in our country at the same price you're selling it in Western Europe and Canada. Okay. So like, yeah. So we're going to pay about the same, because right now we're subsidizing UK. And they're always like, oh, we have the cheapest drugs. You Americans are so stupid. Yeah, your drugs are cheap because we're subsidizing you. They make their profits off us.
Right.
So Trump said, no, you're going to raise their prices. And that takes a while to do, blah, blah, blah. You're going to raise their prices, which will lower our prices. Now, how quickly that happens remains to be seen. Plus, he also says you're going to have to onshore, build your factories here.
Perfect.
So if you don't build your factories here and manufacture your drugs here, then you can't sell drugs. You got to pay the 1,000,000% tariff or whatever. So he's got them all by the neck on the drugs. So, and he wanted a branding deal because Obamacare, he loved
TrumpRx. That's awesome.
Yeah, so he wanted a branding deal. So he got a branding deal.
Love it.
So whatever.
Sounds
if
great.
it brings down, because we know the Inflation Reduction Act made the cost of drugs go up.
Astronomical.
So I don't care what kind of crazy person can get the drugs down. I am supporting that.
Yeah.
So Pfizer was the first one, but Novo Nordisk, Swiss, and then who makes Ozempic? Roche is Swiss. So they're all paying attention. So right away, Lilly, our good Hoosier,
Backyard,
one of the few pharmaceuticals in the States, right away, Lilly said, okay, we will lower the price of Mounjaro, tirzepatide, or whatever ones they make. They're like, yeah, we hear you. And slowly we're starting to hear the other ones go, yeah, we'll build a factory in Virginia. We'll make, now it takes a long time.
Right.
But it's getting closer to happen.
It's in a step in the right direction.
It was in the news maybe last week that these companies were going to go direct to consumer and go around the PBMs and the drug insurance companies and go straight to the consumer. You get a prescription from your doctor and go to Walmart and bypass your insurance, which the insurance companies would love. Okay.
No doubt.
And you could get, so the GLP-1s, the most expensive and most popular drug that people want the price to come down, that it's supposed to be like half price. It's like $500 if you go to Costco, Target, Walmart. Not yet, but soon. So I think we'll see some movement on that.
I tell you,
very soon.
I mean, we are young-ish, and that is on my mind as we get older and we age into Medicare. You first. Prescriptions. So that's great news.
Well, it's terrifying, when you're running drugs for somebody, because I know all the drugs. Like if somebody calls me and they say, hey, I need to get a drug plan, I'll say, let me just impress you with telling you what drugs you're on, because I know what you're on. A Torstatin, I know what your drugs are on. Everybody's on the same drugs. They're like, there's like 4 drugs everybody's taking, it seems like. And they'll be like, how'd you know that? I'm like, I'm brilliant. But then every once in a while, I get somebody that tells me some drug I've never heard of, which makes me nervous because that means it's tier 6 specialty drug, very expensive, not covered by anybody.
Right.
And then I go look at it and it's $10,000 a month. If I don't know the name of the drug, it's outrageous. And typically it's not covered by anybody. And then you're the person trying to tell this person that's retiring and coming off their work insurance where it was covered, how this is going to work now in retirement. And basically they're going begging to the manufacturer for a pharmaceutical assistance program handout. And that's a whole rebate, that's a whole gimmick thing too.
Right.
So like, if TrumpRx can do anything, like let's all get right behind this. But we don't know when the website will be done. The TrumpRx website is expected to be done direct to consumer early 2026.
Right around the corner.
So we'll see because,
I think that's awesome news. I think that's great news. So keep watching. If you learned something today, like us, share us, and everything else.